Hey guys, Frank here. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the Shintenchi couch. So I've had this couch for about a year now, and I have kids and pets, so it's definitely been put through the test. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you the things that I do and do not like about this couch. I ended up buying the dark gray color, but to me it almost looks like a little bit more of a green. Now, as far as size, I actually have a small living room, so I needed something that was a little bit smaller. This came in perfectly. It's great for, dorm rooms, small living rooms, spare bedrooms. So the actual dimensions are 78 inches long by 51 inches tall by 33 inches deep. The cushions themselves are fairly comfortable, but they're not quite amazing. They do have a good quality. They do retain some of their bounce and their firmness. They are slightly firmer rather than a softer cushion. But as for the cushions themselves, they're super easy to take apart. You just unzip it and you can pull out the entire thing. That goes for both the top and the bottom. And both the top and the bottom have these cool Velcro strips to help keep the cushions in place, especially if you're like me and you have kids jumping around. Super helpful. As far as spills and messes, these clean up fairly easily. But one of the things that I think is really cool is this chase. So you can actually move this chase wherever you want it to go. So whether you want it on the left side or the right side, it just freely moves around. But beyond that, it also has this cool little storage area. So you can store your extra pillows, your blankets, whatever the case may be. Whatever you need to store in there, it's got that extra storage space. And then on the side, we actually have these cool little pockets so you can hold books, magazines, phones, whatever the case may be. So all in all, I think this has been an excellent couch. The one thing I don't really like is you notice that part of the bottom is actually coming out a little bit. And I don't know if that was because of the use and abuse that my kids have put it through or if that was just a design flaw. But you can tell it is starting to come undone a little bit. As far as assembly, this was actually pretty straightforward and pretty easy to build. It wasn't overly complicated. It went together fairly quickly. So all in all, I'm going to have to say that this is a recommend and that it is a pretty good couch. So I hope that helped.